What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing good out there today. So today I got an eBay mystery pack. This is the one graded card and 10 cards from 2000 to 2021. Says most cards are going to be rookies or higher end players. All the graded cards are going to be CSG, BGS, or PSA. Um, these are roughly $14 a pack. Pretty good value considering how expensive it is to get cards graded. So let's pop this open. Let's see what we find in here. I think there's going to be 3 graded cards. There might only be 1 in this package. They might have, for some reason, I had 2 tracking numbers, so I'm not sure if they sent 1 in here. We'll find out. They got all 3 in here. Not sure why I got 2 tracking numbers for this, but here's all 3. So here is our mystery bundles. It's a little bit different packaging than what they show on their post. On their post, they showed them in bubble wrap, so they look like that on their post. So a little bit different looking. It's not a bubble wrap, it's just a regular envelope, no bubble wrap envelope. So let's see what's inside. Let's see, for 14 bucks, see what we get. For the cost of grading a card, it's not a very good one. For the expense of grading a card, $14 seems like a pretty good deal. So here's our 10 cards. Looks like we got a score. Jamal Lewis, league leader. Jamie Sharp. These are all no good. James DeHolmes, never heard of any of these. Aaron Brooks, Fred Taylor. These are all garbage. Tony Parrish, Dan Morgan, Kevin Folk, Eric Parker, and Donovan McNabb. So we got 1 good card out of our 10. They're all score. These were all score 2004. Donovan McNabb's the only one that I've heard of, so he's the only one that's worthwhile there. In our graded card, I'm not even sure why you would send this in to get graded. This is a Prestige 2010. Never even heard of this guy. Jimmy Clausen. So that was a poor decision to send that card in to get graded. I've never heard of Jimmy Clausen. It's graded 8.5. It is out of Prestige. So hopefully the rest of them are a whole lot better than that. That's the worst graded card I've ever received right there. That's it costs like 20 bucks to send a card in to get graded. So let's hope that the other 2 are better than that pack, because that pack was absolutely garbage. That was not $14 worth right there. Yeah. Pack number 2 is not looking much better. Exactly the same. I would leave this an extremely poor review. These are horrible. Brett Ripon, never heard of him. There's Rock Yasun. I've at least heard of him. Travis Homer, Darwin Thompson, heard of Darwin. Mike Boken, Gary Jennings, Jonathan Abrams, Anthony Johnson, Anthony Williams, and Colin Farrell. Callan Farrell. And another graded card that is absolutely should never have been sent in. This is a Ravens player, Ultimate Rookies, the Ultimate Collection, 2008. I've never heard of Tom Serbasky, Ravens player. It is numbered 40 out of 275, graded 10. You can't get a better grade than 10, although you could definitely have a lot better player. So there again, I'm not really sure why you would send this card in to get graded in the first place. You know, when it costs almost 20 bucks to grade a card, that's a poor decision. Both of these were graded by PSA. So PSA is a really good grading company. They have good holders, very highly rated. Those are just really, really bad cards to get graded. Why would you send in a no-name player? I mean, you should really only send in future Hall of Famers or, big star rookie cards, stuff like that. Now this one's a little bit better. Here we got some Prism draft pick, and a graded, still a crappy card, but do not recommend these. We're gonna go over this guy. We'll give you this so you can avoid this guy. So we got Drew Brees. There's a good one. Michael Pittman Jr., another good one. We got Taysom Campbell. There's Ezekiel Elliott. These are Prism draft picks. Sam Darnold, Juju Smith-Schuster, Terrence Marshall Jr., J.C. Horn. So at least we're getting some good cards this time, some good players. Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's still Prism draft picks, so it's not anything spectacular, but Prism draft picks a whole lot better than Score 2008 with a whole bunch of no-name players. So really out of this box, most all of them were good players. Darren Waller. This is an optic, Prism optic. It's got the extra shine. So that one's at least nice. So a few decent cards there. So far, the graded cards were absolute garbage. And here we've got some absolute garbage. This is a game-worn Topps Big Dogs. So the Big Dogs Topps Relic patch. Also graded by PSA, but it is Darrell Campbell. Never heard of Darrell Campbell. So we got 3 graded cards from PSA, a really good grading company, of 3 cards that should not have been graded. So absolutely garbage today. Absolutely garbage. Let me give you this guy's. I will definitely be leaving him a piss poor review. So the seller is A Cut Above Sports. Absolutely avoid A Cut Above Sports. These are absolutely garbage. Those cards should never have been sent in to get graded. So it says you get 1 graded card, 10 cards. We got those. Most cards are rookies or high-end players, which is an absolute lie. Most cards are graded by CSG, BGS, and PSA. They were all graded by PSA. All cards are already packaged and random. 14 cards for a graded card and 10 extras. You can't lose. We did. So absolutely avoid buying these. It's called the NFL Mystery Pack 1 graded PSA, BGS, or CSG, and the seller is A Cut Above Sports. Absolutely do not buy these for $14. Do not recommend these. I will not be giving these guys a good review, so it's definitely not packaged like the picture, and the cards are absolutely garbage. So do not buy from A Cut Above Sports. Absolute garbage for $14. Yeah, you would think, why would you even send in those to get graded? Those are, I mean, I've never heard of any of those players. It's not like they're little players. They're nobody players. I mean, why would you even waste them time and money to send those in? I mean, I've priced sending in some of my cards that I've pulled. Like, I wouldn't even consider sending in something like this. Absolute garbage to get graded. If you're going to send stuff in to get graded, which I do recommend doing if you have the time and the money to do it, and you want to wait for your stuff to come back to you, because they can have your stuff for anywhere from weeks to months to get it graded and sent back to you. I would only send in, high-end cards, high-end rookies, autographs, or mem cards that are of good value. These are absolutely zero value. I guarantee you this, even at $14, what I paid for these, whoever sent these in to get graded lost their ass. So really, really piss poor. Worst graded cards I've ever seen. Jimmy Clausen, Tom Zarowski, never heard of him, and Darrell Campbell. I mean, what in the world? And even the 10 cards were not really anything spectacular, so there's not $14 worth of value there. Do not buy from A Cut Above Sports. Avoid them like the plague. So That's all I got for this video, guys. Quick and easy little one here. I got some more stuff coming up. Hopefully we'll do better on some of the next stuff. But be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and come back again. I'll see you guys here after a bit.